Yes, got it. Thank you. So good evening. Welcome, hearty welcome to all of you for this fourth session of season 2 of A to Z of karaoke singing. So just for those who might have missed an earlier session or one or two sessions or whatever the case may be, we actually in the last 3 sessions spoke about what is a song and how a song comprises of 4 major pillars, as we call it, right? It is like a large structure having 4 pillars. The first one, of course, is tal, which is the rhythm or the timing. The second is the sur, which is the rag or the, the, what do you call, melody, you can say, right? And then we said the third one is in terms of bhav or the feeling that one has to give to the song. And the fourth one, of course, the most important, which is the pitch or the scale, right? Yeah, that is actually called the sur, sorry. So that is the sur. Aap sur mein gaiye bolte hain na. So those are the 4 pillars of a song. And we also said that a song comprises of lyrics, which adds the real meaning to the song and gives the opportunity for us to feel the song, right? And then there is the musical composition of the music director, and then the third is the singer who gives life to the song in the form of his voice or her voice. And then of course the fourth element there in terms of the movie is that there is a picturization or a situation in which the song is picturized. So those are the kind of context related matters for a song. Then we also spoke about what is karaoke and how it is different from orchestra. So the orchestra is a live orchestra, so they are able to adjust to the singer, or the singer also can mutually adjust with the orchestra and agree that he or she will sing 1 pitch lesser or 1 pitch more, or he will sing a little slowly, or he will sing a little faster, or whatever the case may be, right? So this kind of, what shall I say, customization is possible in orchestra. वो obviously वो तो हो ही नहीं सकता in the case of a karaoke singing. But then karaoke में, thanks to technology, आप स्केल को बदल सकते हैं. You can alter the scale to either lower side or the higher side. You can increase the tempo to the lower side or higher side. But whatever it is, it has to be done before the singing. See, the difference between orchestra singing and karaoke singing is, the orchestra singing में whatever adjustment happens is live. You are on air, as they say, right? You are standing in front of the public and they are adjusting to you, and so you have to adjust and start singing and complete the song. Whereas in karaoke, whatever adjustment you want to do, whether in terms of lowering the scale or increasing the scale, whether lowering the tempo or increasing the tempo, or whatever it may be, you will have to do it and keep your track ready, because it is like the train which will start moving and you will have to get into the train seamlessly and comfortably. I think that is the most successful example that I have been giving. And recently the article about my talking to a online journalist has also fructified. So the article has been published. It has also been published in Malayalam language, I understand. And so that's what I have said there also, and they appreciated it. They said, sir, this is a fantastic example that you are comparing karaoke singing to catching an electric train in Bombay. So whatever it is just a way of a metaphor for you to understand, ताकि हम उसको आराम से यानी पहचान सकते हैं, जान सकते हैं कि karaoke singing बहुत हटके है in compared to orchestra singing. So it is very important to catch the track on time and get off the track on time. So it is also like takeoff and landing, right? It is also like taking off with the track and landing with the track without any bump or without any shake or without any major disturbance, like when you fly in a aircraft, etc., right? So karaoke was invented in Japan, but then finally it became commercialized due to through a Filipino citizen And so he popularized it in the late 70s, and today you have all over Japan, across Japan, wherever you work, wherever you visit. I have had the good opportunity of visiting Japan both on official work as well as on tourism about 6 times so far, and I am a great admirer of that country for many other reasons as well, in addition to karaoke. So wherever you go in Japan, you will find karaoke clubs. So you can just pay some fees and select 2-3 songs and sing and go out for your satisfaction, right? So today I also find that in large cities there are also karaoke evenings. There are karaoke evenings in bars and in resto bars and in restaurants and hotels, where, for example, in Chennai, I know that there is this hotel called Hotel Residency, right, in T Nagar, where they have on Wednesdays, they have a karaoke evening. So you can go there, have a glass of beer or whatever you want, or juice or whatever, and then also sing a song or two, because there will be some audience sitting there having their beer and having their whiskey or whatever. So you can just sing, not only for their satisfaction but also for your satisfaction. और आप दो तीन गाना गाकर आ सकते हैं, you know. So there are this has become very popular today in India as well, and there are also social clubs. For example, the Madras Gymkhana Club, or the Bombay Gymkhana Club, or the Pune Race Club, and things like that. Several, or the Hyderabad Club, or the Secunderabad Club, or things like that. Or in Calcutta, you have some of those very famous social clubs. So there also the office bearers of those clubs also organize every month a karaoke evening, so that the members can come and sing and so on. We recently visited Goa with my family, and we were part of this Sterling Holiday Resorts. So there again, in the evening, there is a small hall in the property in Goa, and so there is a technical person who helps you to select the song. So it is a per sang model, where you have to punch a 4-digit number, and that will correspond with a song. तो हर एक गाने के लिए एक 4 डिजिट का एक आईडी नंबर रहता है, तो आप वो 4 डिजिट अगर पंच करेंगे कीपैड में, then the song will appear on the TV screen, and then you press play, and then it starts playing, and then you can sing. So it is not a downloaded track or anything, it is called per sang. So I will ask Archana ji to show you some images also very soon of that kit also, which is available online through Amazon and Flipkart and things like that. Then there are, at least in Chennai, Bangalore, etc., there are also these private or private restaurants where they have a karaoke facility, where you can just order some sandwiches and some samosas and coffee or whatever, and then again you can sing. So maybe there is not a drink available, but you can have your chai, coffee, or whatever, juice or whatever, and then order your favorite snacks, whether it is sandwich or samosa, and then sing a couple of songs, for which of course you have to pay, and then come back, So that is the other trend in India. Then finally there are also private karaoke studios. Now I know of a friend, I don't know how to name him, but I have a very close friend who used to run an orchestra in Chennai, quite a famous orchestra in Chennai, and what he has done is he has reinvented himself. तो उन्होंने ऐसा किया है कि एक जगह को भाड़े पे ले लिया, he has taken a place on rent, and what he does is he organizes all of us into groups, okay, manageable groups. यानी हर एक group में there will be about 10-12 participants. Let us say one group will be called rhythm, another group will be called melody, another third group will be called something else, related to music. So each group will be given a certain time slot. So the rhythm group can come, let us say 4 to 5 on Saturdays. The melody group can come from 5 to 6 on Sundays. And the third group can come on some other time on Sunday mornings, maybe 11 to 12 or 10 to 11 or whatever, right? And each person, and it is based on subscription, a very, very successful model, I would say. And हर एक member को वहाँ पे per month he has to pay some 500 rupees or 600 rupees, whatever it may be. Now due to after COVID he might have increased it also. So you can become a member of this karaoke club, and he will allocate you depending upon vacancies to melody group or to rhythm group or to tarana group or whatever it is. And he will tell you the timing कि आपको सैटरडे शाम को 7 बजे से 8 बजे तक आना है और आप 2 गाना गा सकते हो. So he has the tracks. He will adjust it based upon your comfort. He will reduce the scale or he will increase the scale or whatever, you know, whatever is the customization is required. He is a technical person. He is an orchestra conductor, so he knows, right? And so he has all these tracks. And he will tell you to give him the intimation beforehand कि मुझे मेरे सपनों की रानी गाना है और मुझे एक और गाना गाना है, which could be, you know, किसी की मुस्कुराहटों से हो निखारा, whatever it is, हो निसारा, whatever. So then he will select the track and keep it. And then if you go there and tell him, no, I cannot sing at this scale, एक scale जरा कम कर दो, so he will scale it down and then make you play, and then, I mean, play it for you and you can sing. Right? So these are some of the trends that are happening today. I just wanted to, since we talked about karaoke in the last session and what a karaoke track is, etc., I just wanted to also share with you some of the updates in terms of what the trend is like today, etc., in India. Right? Now I will request Archana ji to play the karaoke track of Jab Koi Baat Bigad Jaye, meaning that, I mean, it is, what I can say is, it is not a karaoke track, but something which is available on YouTube, which you can use to practice your singing on karaoke lines. I am sure you will understand better if I actually demonstrate it to you. So, Archana ji, आप वो वीडियो डाल सकते हैं अभी. जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए. Am I sounding too loud? Somebody can just show me this way or this way. Fine? Okay, thank you. Because I thought I am a bit too loud. So this is the song, Jab Koi Baat Bigad Jaye. Okay? And so now you will see how it progresses. This is a beautiful, I think there is one gentleman called Rohit. I don't want to take names, but this gentleman puts this, these are called as video songs. Means, you know, what I mean is, it is not a video of the movie picturization, but a video which shows you how the lyrics will progress. So this is how a karaoke track actually is. So that's why I wanted to, not that you do not know, but I just wanted to do a demo. Yes, please. Please play.
जब तक रात देता है हर कोई साथ, तुम मगर अंधेरों में ना छोड़ना मेरा हाथ। हो चांदनी जब तक रात देता है हर कोई साथ, तुम मगर अंधेरों में ना छोड़ना मेरा हाथ। जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा। न कोई है न कोई था जिंदगी में तुम्हारे सिवा, तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा।
मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा।
न कोई है न कोई था जिंदगी में तुम्हारे सिवा, तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा।
Sorry. So this is a kind of a karaoke track, not where the voice has been removed, but it progresses with the lyrics so that you know कि कहाँ पे Kumar Sanu has taken a break, or how does he join two words, जिंदगी में तुम्हारे सिवा. So how does he elongate, how does he cut short a word or a phrase so that you know the practical aspects of it. So it is a little better than listening to the song live separately, whereas you are listening to it as if it is in a video track. So this is a good, so I think the gentleman's name is Rohit Agarwal. I'm not very sure, but he is very good. I have subscribed to his model, to his channel, and so I also get updates. He is pretty good. He is a no nonsense person. ठीक से वो क्लीन अच्छी तरह से वो कर देता है, आपको बहुत ही आसान पड़ेगा एक्चुअली. Okay, so this is one. Okay, now I got a request from the group to say that, sir, last time we spoke about how to sing and all that. So I also, if you remember, some of you who may not have attended, for their benefit, we can say that, you know, last time we saw some of the greatest singers, Lata Mangeshkar ji se shuru hoke, you know, everybody was there, telling us कि कैसे उच्चारण कैसे करते हैं, कैसे breath, how to take the breath, where to take the breath in the song, so that it cannot be understood or it cannot be made out, etc., etc. So they were all very educational videos. I had put in a lot of pains to gather it for you, and I'm happy that everybody liked it. I got some very personalized messages from all of you to say that बहुत आपने परिश्रम किया है. I mean, lot of efforts you have put. I'm ever grateful to you all for that. But that is because of the interest in the subject that I did all that. So there was also a request कि सर आपने यानी वॉइस थ्रो के बारे में बताया, लेकिन कैसे करते हैं वॉइस थ्रो आपने बताया नहीं, या फिर आपको टाइम नहीं हो सकता था उस सेशन में. तो अगर आप बता सकते हैं तो इट विल बी वेरी नाइस. ओके, सो द सिंपल प्रिंसिपल, अगेन सी ऑल दीज आर प्रिंसिपल्स. म्यूजिक इटसेल्फ is something like a science, isn't it? It has got grammar, it has got structure. So music is a science, so there will be principles involved, right? Grammar will be involved. तो ये एक principle ऐसा है कि throw the voice means it doesn't mean singing loudly. जब कोई बात बिगड़, no, that is not throwing voice. That is not throwing voice. I think I mentioned it briefly last time. To say that some people talk loudly or give lectures, or they narrate some you know, mantras during puja, Vakratunda Mahakaya, you know, that is not singing, right? That is recitation. Recitation is different from singing. Singing may you have to make yourself soft. Jab koi baat, so that is feeling and softness. But what is voice throw? Voice throw in Hindi is called damdar. Damdar आवाज, right? तो दमदार आवाज कैसे प्रोड्यूस करते हैं? चिल्ला के नहीं, never by shouting, right? I mean, it's a fantastic, very good example, I think. जब कोई बात बिगड़, I mean, mic is there, why should you shout? When mic is there, why should you shout? It is not that 30,000 people are attending in front of you and the last person has to hear it. ऐसा नहीं है ना. Mic is there, mic will amplify. It will take it to the 30,000 people. So you don't have to shout. So damdar voice is bringing power from your stomach upwards. From the stomach, नाभि से लेके यहाँ पे हार्ट से लेके कंठ तक लेके और फिर अपने नाक और मुंह तक. सो देयर कैन बी 4 levels ऑफ वॉइस प्रोडक्शन. वॉइस प्रोडक्शन, वॉइस का यानी आवाज का जो उत्पादन होता है हमारे शरीर में, फर्स्ट लेवल, द लोवेस्ट लेवल एंड द टफेस्ट लेवल इज द स्टोमक, एब्डोमिनल प्रेशर और एब्डोमिनल स्ट्रेंथ, राइट? नाभि जो बोलते हैं संस्कृत में, राइट? The second is at the chest level, chest, right? तो यहाँ से आना चाहिए, kind of thing we say, right? The third is the kantha level, right? Which means from your throat, from your throat. And the fourth is the lip level, कि जैसे मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, I am not using my stomach and abdominal pressure to talk to you, कि ठीक है ना? So I am just giving you a lecture based on my maximum maybe throat, most of it will be mouth. यानी your lips and your nose and things like that, because some nasal tone also I have to bring in my song. Like when we say hasi, nahi, so you are bringing sound from your nose also, right? So this is one package, this is second package, the third package, and the fourth is below the mic, which you cannot see, which is the stomach or the abdomen, right? तो इसके लिए एक सिंपल सा एक एक्सरसाइज है, और वो एक्सरसाइज ऐसा है कि आई डोंट माइंड इफ आई टेक मोर टाइम नाउ, वी विल टॉक अबाउट ऑडियो विजुअल इक्विपमेंट इन द नेक्स्ट सेशन ऑल्सो. दैट इज द फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी वी हैव. ऐसा नहीं है कि एग्जाम नहीं है ना, ये कोई सिलेबस ड्रिवन एग्जाम तो नहीं है कि ये सेशन में आपको ये करना पड़ेगा. सीनियर स्टूडेंट ने तो मुझे ऐसा तो नहीं बताया, ठीक है ना? मैंने तो ऐसा नहीं कहा था, अगर ये जवड़िए लागू नको, मैंने तो ऐसा नहीं कहा था, ठीक है ना? तो सो दैट इज द पॉइंट. तो क्या मैं बोल रहा था कि So let us take some time to understand, nothing wrong, because it's the basics, right? So remember the word hum. H-U-M, hum. अभी आपको अगर हम बोलना है तो आई कैन से हम. आई विल टेल ऑन द माइक फ्रॉम माई माउथ, हम. अगर मुझे कंठ से बोलना है तो बोला हम. तो यू आर सीइंग दैट यहाँ से देर इज मोर ब्रेथ एंड एयर इन्वॉल्व इन माई सेइंग हम ऐसा करेंगे, हमें ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए, व्हाटएवर, राइट? देन यू हैव द चेस्ट लेवल विच इज हम. हमें आपसे ये विनती है, राइट? एंड देन इज द स्टोमक. नो, स्टोमक से कैसे लेके आ सकते हैं? हम. इट इज लाइक द ओल्ड एक्टर राजकुमार. हम आपसे ये कहना चाहेंगे, ही सेज, है कि नहीं? यू रिमेंबर राजकुमार विथ अ पाइप, है कि नहीं? द ग्रेट राजकुमार actor who started his career as a police inspector, right? So people told him in the police station that आपको तो सर आपका इतना हाइट बढ़िया है, 6 फुट का हाइट है सर आपका, इतना गंभीर आवाज़ भी है और आप तो फिर एक्टिंग भी कर सकते हैं. So somebody inspired him and he went in search of films, and that is how we got Rajkumar, right? So you have to start practicing hum, right? So what some very great gurus and all that, what they say is, I will teach you this exercise. Now there is sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni, sa, right? Same thing you will have to do with hum. Very difficult, very difficult. Hum, 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 hum. Sarigama, padhanisa, sani dapa, maga risa, right? So आवर्तन और नीचे उतरना, राइट? ओके, तो ऊपर और नीचे लेके आना, राइट? So anyway, I'm just forgetting that technical term. आरोहण, sorry. आवर्तन बोल दिया मैंने. आरोहण तो ऊपर जाना, सारी गामा पा धा नी सा. तो हाउ डू यू डू इट? विथ हम. सारी गामा पा धा नी सा एवरीबडी मे डू, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. बट हाउ डू यू डू हम? सो हमको करना है, यानी आपको करना है, मुझे करना है, ठीक है ना? तो आई जस्ट रिपीट अगेन, आई ट्राई टू डेमोन्स्ट्रेट अगेन. So you will have to do first hum. So for that I have to go down to my stomach. Hum. And so when you are doing you are actually producing the vibrations inside your body, which is good. It is like reciting Om. So sound is coming out of my ears, sound is coming out of my forehead, sound is coming out of my head, sound is coming out of my jaws, right? So when you say Om, so that is the power of that mantra Om, right? So this is somewhat like that, but it is Ha, because then you have to take it down, Ha. When you say Ha, it has to go down your body from the throat to the chest to the abdominal, right? So hum, H-U-M-M. H-U-M-M is hum. 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 So this is just hum, nothing else but hum. Okay? This you have to do about 15 times. तो इसमें क्या एडवांटेज है, साइड बेनिफिट, कि आपका जो ब्रीदिंग है वो जरा रेगुलराइज हो जाएगा, ठीक है ना. सो योर ब्रीदिंग ऑल्सो विल गेट रेगुलराइज्ड, यानी इट विल बिकम little standard, it will become steady, right? And which is required for singing. Then when you do the second level of the same exercise, which is hum, 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 hum. So then you can easily sing Saranga तेरी याद में वो अम्बुआ का झूलना, वो पीपल की छाँव, वो अम्बुआ का झूलना, वो पीपल की छाँव. Isn't it? So एक ही गाने में there are, as I said earlier in the last session, there are low frequency notes, there are medium frequency notes, and there are high frequency notes. That is why a song becomes so beautiful to listen to, and it influences you. It influences you, right? It does something to you. And so it works on you emotionally, and it works on you in terms of your intellectually also, right? Emotionally, in terms of the brain or the feelings and things like that, and in terms of your emotions. And that is why a song also appeals to you intellectually. यानी it is a very intellectually composed song. अरे क्या बनाया गाना यार, क्या orchestration है, क्या grammar है, and structure है and all that. So this hum is a very fantastic exercise. I think it will also help you to breathe with a little bit of stamina building kind of भी हो सकता है इसमें. ये क्या बोलते हैं गुरु लोग यानी बहुत पढ़े लिखे लोग क्या बोलते हैं कि ये हर रोज़ सुबह 10-15 बार तो करना ही पड़ेगा. यानी सारेगामा आरोहण एंड अवरोहण 15 times. It is not a joke, okay? So drink some water, don't eat anything if possible, right? Don't do after breakfast, do it before breakfast, okay? But have your coffee or tea, whatever you want, and then do it in the morning. It will do a lot of good. I think, see, what I am saying is, making you do these exercises actually gives you self-confidence. यानी it gives you what is called in psychology as an affirmation. कि यार मज़ा आ रहा है, यानी I am trying to become a good singer. See, that affirmation is very important. Psychological affirmation कि यार तुम अच्छा कर रहे हो. Nobody else needs to tell you. You have to pat your back and say यार GD अच्छा कर रहे हो practice. अभी यानी आगे बढ़ के you can do better. ऐसा नहीं है कि we don't want to become playback singer now at this age of 65 and all. We don't want to become playback singer, but we want to sing the same Saranga Teri Yaad Mein in a much better way than we sang it in the first time. Friends should say, अरे यार तू तो कमाल कर दिया यार, कौन सा सेशन अटेंड कर रहा है, कौन who is conducting it, तो मेरा नाम जरा बताइए जरूर. लेकिन more importantly, please tell them that you are practicing. You are practicing, right? And practice makes a man or a woman perfect, right? So, and at the same time, there is no escape from practice. ऐसा नहीं है कि अरे शर्मा जी ने बता दिया, अभी मुझको सब पता है, now let me do swimming inside my room. Not possible. Swimming के लिए आपको पानी में उतरना ही पड़ेगा. कौन कितने पानी में है ये तो मैं नहीं जानता, लेकिन पानी में तो उतरना ही पड़ेगा. बिकॉज आई कैन टेल यू यार ऐसा पोज रखो, मुंह ऊपर रखो, ब्रीथिंग करो. स्विमिंग आई कैन टीच यू इनसाइड माई क्लासरूम. आई कैन टीच यू स्विमिंग ऑल्सो इंसिडेंटली, बट देन आई रिक्वायर अ स्विमिंग पूल. Similarly, I can teach you or I can share with you what is singing, but then you have to practice and sing, isn't it? So the session on June 2nd, which is the next session, next Thursday, is going to be when 5 of you I am going to select randomly. I don't know you much. I'll be talking to you individually, getting to know you a little better, and then I may select Rajesh Sinha ji, or I may select Ramesh Chattanadan, or I may select Vijay Shimpi ji, or Usha Jacob, I have already selected earlier, or Sita Jayaraman, or whatever, right? So the not top 5, the top 5 in my mind, whoever I select will be asked to give you 1 week's time. I will do it tomorrow, so that on 2nd June you have to come prepared with your most comfortable song in which you are most confident. Okay, so this is, मैंने थोड़ा question paper आगे ही बता दिया, ठीक है, no problem. But let me come back to the next practice, next part of the practice. The damdar or the voice throw will also come when you remember the number 3. Number 3. What is number 3? How do you show 3? You can show like this also, you can show 3 also like this. This should be the gap between your two lips. Ah, ah. I can show you sideways. Ah, ah. Right? So this should be the distance of your 3 fingers from your top lip to your bottom lip, lower lip to the upper lip. So what does it mean? आपको ऐसा नहीं कि आपको सारंगा तेरी याद में नैन हुए बेचैन. Some people bite their lips, clench their teeth and sing. जैसे कि कोई गुस्सा आ रहा है, सारंगा तेरी याद में. ऐसा तो नहीं गा सकते, ऐसा तो कभी नहीं गा सकते, कभी गाइएगा भी मत, ठीक है ना. At the same time, some people purse their lips, they don't like to show their mouth for whatever reason, so they'll say saranga teri yaad mein naina. Saranga is what you have to say. So that is the three antar of 3 fingers. 3 उंगलियों का अंतर होना चाहिए between your upper lip and your lower lip. Saranga, saranga, ga. Teri yaad mein, teri yaad doesn't mean you should not, need not open your mouth every time when it is not required. Saranga teri yaad mein nahi gaana hai, but you should be willing to open your mouth, bas. And sometimes we all open our mouth in the wrong time, isn't it? कुछ बोल देते हैं गलती से, तो ऐसा नहीं. I am not referring to opening your mouth for that. आपको जब गाना है तो मुंह खुल के गाना है, so that जो नाभि से जो एयर आता है, जो पावर आता है, उसको वेंटिलेशन तो देना पड़ेगा. क्योंकि अगर आप नाभि से गा रहे हो लेकिन मुंह बंद है तो कहाँ से आएगा आवाज, है कि नहीं? सिंपल फिजिक्स. आई एम नॉट अ फिजिक्स स्टूडेंट, बट आई होप इट इज फिजिक्स. You open your mouth, then only the air from down will come, na? Isn't it? ये मेरा
like harmonium.
Like harmonium. अरे वाह, क्या एग्जाम्पल दिया. सीख रहे हैं मुझसे, एग्जाम्पल देना मुझसे सीख रहे हैं. गुड गुड. लाइक हारमोनियम, एग्जैक्टली. अभी वो बटन दबा दिया तो कहीं से आवाज तो बाहर आना पड़ेगा. तो देन ही पुशेस द एल्बोज, आई मीन बेलोज, राइट? ही पुशेस द बेलोज लेफ्ट एंड राइट, आगे पीछे, सो दैट द एयर कम्स आउट. कि the sound, whatever he is pressing, black key or the white key, the आवाज will come out. Exactly. Wonderful. Thank you for that help. So नाभि से गाना है लेकिन मुंह भी तो खुलना है, right? So the example or the exercise for keeping your mouth open is to try to sing the 3 words. The 3 letters are O. Of course, you can open more also. O. Right? So, ओ जाने वाले हो सके तो लौट के आना. For that you have to sing O, na? ओ जाने वाले हो सके तो. So you cannot sing ओ जाने वाले हो सके तो लौट. गा नहीं सकते, वो तो अच्छा भी नहीं लगेगा. Right? And only you can hear it, possibly, right? So there are 2 principles in this. What are the principles? Voice throw does not mean loudness. Voice throw does not mean loudness, but it means power. Power from your system, from your Nabhi, from your chest, from your throat, and from your mouth, wherever it is applicable, wherever it is needed, right? And keeping a 3-finger distance between your lower and upper lip, so that you can sing the, what are the 3 letters? O, O. You can sing O. Arohan. O. Right? What is the second letter? Ah. 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 Etc. No, but Usha, you have to put power. You have to put power. It is not. It is not. It is not Muhammad Rafi song. It is not Talat Mahmud song to sing so softly. See, sometimes you are not able to do. Is different from right? I can sing KL Saigal. जब दिल ही टूट गया, जब दिल ही टूट गया, right? A little higher than that. जब दिल ही टूट गया, जब दिल ही टूट गया, हम जी के क्या करेंगे, हम जी के क्या करेंगे, जब दिल ही टूट गया, right? But then you try to sing that song lower purposely, one scale less. जब दिल ही टूट गया, जब दिल ही टूट गया, further lower. जब दिल ही टूट गया, जब दिल ही टूट गया. Higher. हम जी के क्या करेंगे, हम जी के क्या करेंगे, जब दिल ही टूट गया. So you can practice different scales, different pitching levels for the same song, right? And by singing softly and a little more powerfully, you can see, आप देख सकते हैं कि कैसे दमदार आवाज़ आप प्रोड्यूस कर सकते हैं, ठीक है ना? So that damdar is a beautiful way, that's why I'm explaining it that way. A powerful voice, powerful means it can sometimes, English में जरा गड़बड़ है कि powerful means something else, etc. But it certainly does not mean loud voice, right? Or what these pujaris recite in the temples, nahi. Vakradunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha. No. Vakra. But how will you do it as a singer? Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvighnam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. So there is a softness because you are a singer. So what is the difference between you and a Purohit? That you are softening your voice, but you are giving power. Vakratunda Mahakaya. It is not loud, but it is powerful. Throw is there, right? You know that song is there, Kishore Kumar ka, Jungle Mein Mangal, right? तुम कितनी खूबसूरत हो, और तुम कितनी खूबसूरत हो, ये मेरे दिल से पूछो, इन धड़कनों से पूछो तुम, क्यों दिल है तुम पे दीवाना, तुम कितनी खूबसूरत हो, ये मेरे दिल से पूछो, इन धड़कनों से पूछो तुम, क्यों दिल है तुम पे दीवाना, क्यों दिल है तुम पे दीवाना. Softness, you know. So that is what you must bring while throwing your voice. So when you are not throwing your voice, कैसे रहेगा? तुम कितनी खूबसूरत हो, ये मेरे दिल से पूछो, इन धड़कनों से फिर भी मेरा अच्छा लग रहा है मुझे, I mean, माइक में. इन धड़कनों से पूछो तुम, क्यों दिल है तुम पे दीवाना, क्यों दिल है तुम पे दीवाना. समटाइम्स व्हेन दैट पावर इज नॉट देयर, वो गाना, वो लाइन ठीक से नहीं आएगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, क्यों दिल है तुम पे, इफ आई सिंग इट लिटिल लेस पावरलेसली, क्यों दिल है तुम पे नहीं आ रहा है मुझे, आई एम नॉट गेटिंग इट. क्यों दिल है तुम पे दीवाना, दैट इज द कैच एक्चुअली, दैट इज द ट्विस्ट. कि ही सेइंग मुझे पता नहीं क्यों मेरा दिल आप पे फिदा है, क्यों तुम पे दिल है दीवाना, काइंड ऑफ थिंग. सो हाउ डू यू एक्सप्रेस इट? क्यों दिल है तुम पे दीवाना, पता नहीं, राइट? सो आई थिंक दैट इज द पॉइंट. सो व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट लेटर? The three letters I told you for opening your mouth, three finger distance. Ha, 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 ha. I think I've told you this earlier. Sama hai suhana suhana, नशे में जहाँ है, किसी को किसी की खबर ही कहाँ है. देन हर दिल में देखो देखो, मोहब्बत जवां है, मोहब्बत टेंडर, मोहब्बत जवां है. समा है सुहाना सुहाना. Okay, so ha is the third letter. So the first letter is O. So keep your as much possible open. O, 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 a, ha, 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 ha. Don't look inside my mouth, but ha, 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 right? Only thing is, prepare your household people, your wife, daughter-in-law, daughter, etc. कि ये रूम से कुछ आवाज़ें आते होंगे, जरा घबराना मत, मुझे सब कुछ ठीक ठाक है, आई एम फाइन. बस पहले दिन आपको ये बताना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि आपसे ये उम्मीद नहीं रहेगा कि आपको यानी आपके फैमिली लोग ये सोचेंगे कि ये क्या हो गया. 4th सेशन अटेंड करने के बाद इनका कोई अलग सा ही कुछ हटके कर रहे हैं वो लोग, राइट? तो करिए ज़रूर, दरवाज़ा बंद रखिए एंड देन डू योर रियाज. या तो डू योर रियाज. So that is a point about power, throwing your voice, or what is called as powerful throw or damdar voice, etc. And so let me quickly go now. It is already 6:19. Okay, so we don't have much time today. So what I'll do is to just tell you the basics of the audio visual equipment. What are the 4 things that you require as your audio video equipment? What are the 4 things? First is the source of your track. आपका जो ट्रैक है वो अगर आप मोबाइल में प्ले करेंगे या फिर आईपैड में प्ले करते होंगे या फिर आप आपके लैपटॉप में प्ले करते होंगे, है कि नहीं? तो the source of your track, right? That is the first device. It could be a mobile or it could be a laptop or an iPad. Finished. Okay? So in that you will be playing the track. Now, what is the one advice which I have always given, and I have already given earlier also, is that don't try to play the track live, LIVE. क्योंकि क्या होगा कि when you are in a place where there is no connectivity, where the bandwidth is low, where the connectivity is low, the song will start buffering. And you may not be able to sing continuously, there will be a break. Suddenly people say, अरे क्या हो गया, बंद कर दिया. Then you will have to say, नहीं नहीं ये चक्कर मार रहा है, it is not coming. तो आपको कुछ कहना होगा वहाँ पे, some kind of an excuse you will have to make, which doesn't present yourself in good light, right? तो इसको आप क्या करना चाहिए कि आपके लैपटॉप में या आईपैड में या मोबाइल में आपको ये ट्रैक डाउनलोड करके रखना है. On 2nd June also, for those 5 people, whoever I select, you will have to download it and keep it so that you don't have any bandwidth or connectivity or Wi-Fi problems. Okay? So this is just a tip connected to the subject. The second, what do you call, device. The second device is your mic. Okay? Now, some of you may be using a mic like this. Some of you may be using a mic which will be like that, Bluetooth mic, or it could be a real mic which is wired mic, or a Bluetooth mic. Bluetooth mic invariably is a wireless mic, and or it could be a regular mic like this, which is also, mine is also wired. I've got the wire for this, right? So you can just see that. I mean, it has got a wire, etc. I'm just. So it has got this wire, etc. and all plugged in. I've just kept it a little orderly, so I'm just not able to show it to you fully, but it's okay. We will do a demo later on also. So there will be a mic. A mic will be required, because why is mic required? Mic is required to receive your voice. Mic is required to receive your voice and send it to some other source, right? So the mic will take your voice and give it to whom? Give it to what is called as a mixer amplifier. So the third device is mixer amplifier. Okay? I am not, please do not get scared or nervous to say that, अरे at the end of the day Mr. Sharma is talking all big things, मेरे पास इतना पैसा नहीं है, या फिर पैसा होगा ज़रूर, आपको पास पैसा तो होना ही चाहिए, ज़रूर ये मेरी कामना है, बट द पॉइंट इज़ मुझे स्पेंड करने नहीं आता, आई डोंट वांट टू स्पेंड अननेसेसरली एंड आई डोंट नो हाउ टू सेलेक्ट द डिवाइस, सो आई विल नॉट बी स्पेंडिंग. तो ये सब क्या बेकार की बातें कर रहे हैं मिस्टर शर्मा? नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. All of us would like to make a presentation of our song to some of our kith and kin, to our near and dear ones, or to our own classmates, or to our own audience. So eventually you will also be doing a show like what I am doing now. That is what we all want to dream about. That is the end goal. That is the end goal, right? तो आपको mic तो ज़रूरत पड़ेगी ही. There is no doubt about that. So not now, we will come to that also. घबराइएगा मत कि अरे माइक लेने को बोल रहा है, वो मिक्सर एम्पलीफायर कुछ बता रहे हैं एट्सेट्रा. आपको समझ लेना चाहिए पहले, बाद में एक्शन करेंगे कि क्या लेना है, क्या नहीं लेना है, कितने में लेना है, कहाँ से लेना है एट्सेट्रा. ओके, सो द सेकेंड डिवाइस इज द माइक, विच इज अ mic into which you will be singing or you will be speaking, and that is therefore receives your vocal sound and gives it to the third device, which is the mixer amplifier, right? Then the mixer amplifier, like the very word mixer जो बोल रहे हैं, तो कुछ तो मिक्सर करना पड़ेगा, यानी ये मिक्सी नहीं है, जो किचन में है वो मिक्सी नहीं है, राइट? इसमें तो कोई जूस नहीं बना सकते. इट्स अ मिक्सर ऑफ द track sound and your voice. It mixes both the track sound and your voice and tries to harmonize it, tries to synthesize it, tries to mix it in a smooth manner, right? And so there is, therefore again I am repeating like a typical school teacher, first is a device in which you will play the track. It can be any device. Second is your mic, which is a input device because it takes your voice and carries it to the mixer. So the third item is the mixer amplifier. And the mixer amplifier, after it has mixed everything, it will take it to the speakers, right? You can have 2 speakers, Sometimes we have 3 speakers, sometimes we can have 4, 5, 6 speakers also, depending upon how big the audience is, how big the hall is, how big the outdoor facility is, etc. So what is a speaker? Speaker is a output device because it gives a sound to the audience. And a mixer amplifier mixes and amplifies. A mixer mixes and amplifies through the speaker to the audience. वेरी सिंपल. इसमें कोई साइंस नहीं है, इसमें कोई टेक्नोलॉजी की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ मैंने ऐसा कोई भी टेक्निकल वर्ड नहीं यूज़ किया है एक्सेप्ट टू यूज़ द वर्ड इनपुट एंड आउटपुट. वो तो समझना ही पड़ेगा, ठीक है ना. So therefore there are these 4 what you call devices. Apart from that, sometimes you may have to have another phone, another iPad or another laptop because you would like to keep your zoom in that. ये जो आप zoom अभी मुझे देख रहे हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल मेरा ये लैपटॉप है ये वाला जहाँ पे आप मुझे देख रहे हैं, लेकिन मेरे पास बगल में एक और लैपटॉप है जहाँ से मैं ट्रैक प्ले कर रहा हूँ. अगर मैं ट्रैक कुछ प्ले किया, फॉर एग्जाम्पल let me just like that play some track. Okay, I'm not trying to this one, just for demo or whatever, right? Okay. So you can hear the track. Are you able to hear the track? Usha, thumbs up. Yeah, so you are able to hear the track, right? पुकारता चला हूँ मैं गली गली बहार की, बस एक छाँव जुल्फ की, बस एक निगाह प्यार की. पुकारता चला हूँ मैं गली गली बहार की, बस एक छाँव जुल्फ की, बस एक निगाह प्यार की. पुकारता चला हूँ मैं. तो आप मेरा ये गाना भी सुन रहे हैं, मेरा वोकल भी सुन रहे हैं और आपको बीजीएम भी सुनाई दे रहा है बिकॉज आई एम यूजिंग अ मिक्सर एम्पलीफायर विच इज मिक्सिंग बोथ. ठीक है. या ये दिल लगी ये शौखियाँ सलाम की, यही तो बात हो रही है काम की. कोई तो मुड़ के देख लेगा इस तरह, कोई नजर तो होगी मेरे नाम की. पुकारता चला हूँ मैं गली गली बहार की, बस एक छाँव जुल्फ की, बस एक निगाह प्यार की. पुकारता चला हूँ मैं. So that was just a demo of the song पुकारता चला हूँ मैं. And तो मैं क्या क्या डिवाइसेस यूज़ कर रहा हूँ. मेरा एक डिवाइस है जहाँ पे यानी एज आई सेड द लैपटॉप ऑन माई लेफ्ट साइड, यहाँ पे दिस डायरेक्शन, दैट इज दिस डायरेक्शन, वहाँ पे मैंने एक लैपटॉप रखा है विच इज़ कनेक्टेड टू माई मिक्सर. ओके, सो द मिक्सर इज द Victoria Terminus Junction, जहाँ पे all the trains come and join, so that then they can go to Kurla, they can go to VT, they can go to Borivali or whatever it is, etc. So the mixer is the junction box of the vocal which is coming from my mic and the audio track which is coming from my laptop or whatever device, as I told you earlier. And so the mixer has got several adjustments, you can say, for want of any other word, simple words I am using. It has got different adjustments so that you can increase the bass and the treble. I'll explain to you in the next session what is bass, what is treble. These are the two basic things which we need to know. कि कोई गाने में बास को इंक्रीज करना पड़ता है, कभी गाने के टाइम हमारे माइक से ट्रेबल को इंक्रीज करना पड़ता है, एटसेट्रा. I don't want to confuse you with any technical words. And then there are other certain settings which are there for making the sound quality high fidelity. High fidelity जो बोलते हैं साउंड में, एक ही एक टेक्निकल वर्ड यूज़ कर रहा हूँ मैं, एंड दैट इज़ हाई फिडेलिटी साउंड. यानी वेरी बैलेंस्ड साउंड, जहाँ पे vocals need not be over dominating the audio, the track, or the track need not be over dominating the voice, etc. तो इसको बैलेंस करने में काफ़ी छोटे छोटे एडजस्टमेंट्स होते हैं. तो we will talk about that. That's not a very big deal actually. There are only some 4-5 things which you need to remember. And so what the mixer and the amplifier will do is to homogenize, to synthesize the different inputs that it is receiving, which is from the track and from the mic, right? Balance it where there are adjustments which we can do. ऐसा नहीं है कि mixer amplifier is a robo, it will do on its own. हमको ही करना पड़ता है, but we will have to just learn some very basic things which we will talk about it. There are one or two friends of mine in the group who will also be able to share their experiences. I can now see Ravindra Oberoi also being present. Ravi, hi. So people are there who know a little more about these things so that they can also be invited. It will make it more participative. मुझे भी उनको involve करना अच्छा लगता है. So we'll talk about it in the next session in terms of क्या advantages होते हैं, क्या disadvantages होते हैं, etc. Now, so what happens is that from the mixer amplifier, in this case, yani in the A to Z session, what I am doing is I am not sending it to the speaker. I have two speakers on both my sides. I am not sending it to the speaker because then only I will be able to hear it. So I am sending it through a small tiffin box kind of a thing. I am sending it through that to this laptop in which you are hearing me and in which you are seeing me. समझ गए ना? So it is not complicated. I don't want to complicate it. I like to go step by step like a kindergarten, like बच्चे को जैसे सिखाते हैं, because it's a technical subject. I don't want to. Everybody's understanding and appreciation will not be the same. ठीक है ना? Even what I have now mentioned may be a little too much for some people because the audience type is very, very highly differentiated. Experts are also there. Beginners are also there. People who know little of everything is also there. People who know little more of something and little less of something are also there. So it's a very difficult thing to bring everybody on the same page. So therefore I am taking a little more time. I am being a little more patient. I am being a little more deliberate in going slowly. So I fully appreciate your requirements and I am absolutely sensitive to your requirements. So that's why I am not using much technical jargon and things like that. So it is simple. यानी see at the end of the day music reproduction is all about physics actually. Physics में ज़्यादातर ये जो all these things which we use, terminologies are used, right? But it is not a big deal. And it is very, very affordable. I can assure you that today, thanks to technology and mass level production and people of all types asking for mics and stands and lights and presentation material. For example, I've got this ring lighting in front of on the side of me so that you know the lighting is better, presentation is better, etc. So काफ़ी चीज़ें हैं इसमें because all of us have got into it. So it is very cheap also. Manufacturers like JBL and many people, Boat, many manufacturers have made it very, very affordable, which is a big thanks to them as suppliers of these material, that these are all very affordable. They are all in 4 digits and 4-digit numbers में मिल जाते हैं सब कुछ. So we will talk about the cost. I'll show you some images of some of these mics and mixers and speakers and all of that. Everything is, I've sent it to Archana. She has got it readily to be shown to you. Before signing off today, enough of technical matters. Before signing off, just to what do you call, give justification to the subject of audio visual equipment related to karaoke, I will request Archana ji to share the screen and show you that all-in-one Persang kit. All-in-one, when I say, आपको किसी के बारे में आपको यानी चिंता करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. It is a mic with a keypad so that you can punch in the name of the song, I mean number of the song. It has got a hard disk so that the song can be reproduced and sent to the TV, which you can just connect with an ordinary cable. ठीक है ना? It's an ordinary type of cable which I can talk to you about in the next session. You just need to connect the red, yellow and white 3-pin cord into the TV, and then switch it on so that it comes in the correct channel, and then you are ready to sing. I mean, it is really a gift, and I must say that I owe all my learnings to Persang. It was not called Persang those days. I am talking about maybe 10 years back or 12 years back even, when we were the first group to sing karaoke in public in Chennai city, and then we went to Bangalore and to Pune also we have done and all that. But the point is that it is a very self-contained kit, right? तो आपको ये मिक्सर विक्सर वो स्पीकर किसी के बारे में आपको चिंता करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. It's a home entertainment kit. Here it is, right? So you can see it is only costing 6,999. यानी it is worth being given as a gift also by your son or daughter or son-in-law or daughter-in-law or things like that, right? So it is you can just see that it is a mic. The top portion of the mic, the black portion is the mic portion, which is the receiver for your voice. Below that you can see the various numbers of the keypad, the keypad as it is called, from just like a telephone keypad, 0 to 9 it has got, right? So if you have to let's say pukarta chala hu main, let's say the number is 4153. So you just have to punch 4153 on this, right? And then the bigger button below that you can see with a smaller circle inside. So that is the play button. So you just play the button, play, and then Pukarta Chala Hu Main will come on your TV screen. Of course, the limitation is that whatever is your TV and its capability to produce a sound, only that much will be produced. So if your TV is there in your residence, in your drawing room, and let us say the drawing room is really big, let us say in your hall as it is called, drawing room, or visitors hall as it is called in some places, then you can keep your TV there, and then you can call 10 or 15 guests and you can serve them some snacks or drinks or whatever it is, and then you can switch on Persang and then start to play. That's all. You don't have to bother about downloading any track, you don't have to bother about anybody, you don't have to bother about speaker, mixer, amplifier, mic, nothing, right? And this Persang also comes with 2 mics, so you can also sing duets, right? And it requires only a power source. So in addition to connecting with one cable, you have to connect the Persang to the TV. With another cable, you have to connect it to your power source. That's all. And that power source can be near your, wherever you are standing. So with an extension cord, you can bring the power source near your table or chair or whatever it is, and you can keep it near you. Put the plug into the power source in your extension cord, and then switch it on, and you are ready to go. So this was a fantastic invention by Persang. Persang is a Malaysia-based company, and those days I got it imported from Dubai. And I am still in touch with those Dubai people. They say, sir, you are not even contacting us for anything. I said, yaar, everything is available on the net. Abhi aapki to, sorry to say, but zarurat nahi hai. Then he said, no, that's okay. You have always been a very good client and all that. So they are still there. Some people are still there. They deal with other audio visual equipment and all that. And they also deal with Persang kits, of course. And so this is a very, very good starter kit. I mean, to be very frank, see, after all, we want to sing for our satisfaction, right? So, Archana, you can take this off. I mean, just I wanted to show it to you, to say that, you know, at the end of the day, I am not making your life difficult by showing you something which is very expensive. Aisa nahi hai ki that costed you 69,000 rupees, right? It costed you only 6,999. So 7,000 rupees is something which I think I can demand my daughter to present to me. कि मुझे अभी मेरा बर्थडे आ रहा है तो आप मुझे गिफ्ट दे दो. No problem, I'll be too happy. That will be the best birthday gift to receive in fact, isn't it? तो आपको ज़रूर डिमांड करना चाहिए बच्चों से, and they'll only be too happy. Or you can just hint to them by asking them to see our recording, and by hearing me talk about this they will get a hint, and so they'll say पापा समझ गया, मैं आपको मैं एक गिफ्ट देने वाला हूँ अभी आपके बर्थडे को, right? So anyway, I hope my daughter is listening to me. I don't need that gift, but my birthday is also coming next month on 19th. So I hope she is listening. Anyway, it's okay, jokes apart. So Persang kit is a very doable kit. It is good for starters. And the beauty about Persang is that it comes with a directory. It comes with a songs directory. And during my days, I think I had as many as 1,500 songs in Hindi. Now I'm sure they must have made it 2,000 or 2,500 songs. Some very new songs are there, but most of the songs of the golden era of Hindi film music are available. Most of the songs that we want to sing are all available. Now there is a bonus. What is the bonus? There are a limited number of songs in regional languages, including Bhojpuri, including Marathi, including Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, Gujarati, and the most important thing, the second highest number of songs in that are English. So you can sing a Beatles, you can sing a ABBA, you can sing Bee Gees, you can sing whoever you like, anybody whom you really adore from your college and school days. So that is the advantage of, because then somebody in your audience will say, "Arey yaar, I can sing only English song. Do you have Hotel California, for example?" Then you can say, "Arey, mere paas hai." So you become very popular because you can produce English tracks, you can produce Tamil, Telugu, Bhojpuri tracks. So they'll say, "Arey yaar, let's go to J.D. Sharma's house. He has got a beautiful kit. गा सकते हैं गाना आराम से." So it is a good, क्या बोलते हैं उसको? It's a good facility to own. Okay. So I just thought I should give you these ideas. So it is already now 6:45. So thank you very much. I think I take satisfaction through my sessions because I believe I have done justice to what I plan to do. Right? We may not have covered the subject proper, which is audio visual equipment for karaoke, which is the title of the 4th session. It's okay. Like for example, season 1, I planned for 6 sessions, it went on for 12, right? As I told you earlier. So here also I have planned for 6 or 7 or 8, but I am very sure with all your enthusiasm and participation and cooperation, we can take it to 12 sessions. I have the full blank check available to me from seniors today. Now I want to also give you all a very constructive compliment, and which is that in the season 2 WhatsApp group, compared to what happened, what used to happen, let's say 10-15 days back, today I am seeing कि आप लोग इतना यानी तालमेल मिला के आप exchange कर रहे हैं और काफ़ी आपका constructive suggestions दे रहे हो आप लोग, and I can see a lot of people here who are present and who are doing that. And आप लोग very openly you are asking for suggestions and feedback and constructive criticism, and many of you are doing a very good job. Let me first, on behalf of everybody, clap for you. You guys are doing a very good job. This is exactly what we did in season 1. I was a little disappointed that ये season 2 में नहीं हो रहा है, but अभी now I am very, very happy. And thanks to people like Ravindra Oberoi and many others, Usha Jacob and all that. I'm just seeing some names which are in front of me. That doesn't mean that others are not other names are not to be taken. All of you are doing your bit. As a little bit of senior in the same group, you are giving your constructive feedback, you are giving very prompt suggestions, you are giving very, very good practical observations and things like that. Hats off to you all. This is the spirit, this is the talmel which we must have in our group. And for all of you, I can say that this will be a wonderful journey. We all become friends. We all become, we learn from each other. So that is the purpose of these programs. So Any observations, any feedback? Since we spoke about feedback, any feedback about this session? Any observations, suggestions? Please, it's all yours.
May I talk, sir, for a minute?
Please, sir, please. Who is this?
Number Srinivasan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Number one is that I would request you to give the feedback, the recording of all the 4 sessions we have had. One.
It is coming,
Number
sir.
two-
It is coming. It is coming.
And one more thing also, this you gave the name of some Rohit somebody whose song you gave.
Yeah.
What is his name again?
No, I will see. I had made a promise to myself that I will not take the name of any karaoke producer, because if I take XYZ, then ABC also I like. So I am close to some of them also. I am in touch with some of them. I am on their subscription list and all that, and they help me also personally, professionally. Of course, I pay them wherever it's required. But the point is, if I talk about ABC, then XYZ, if I don't take the name, it will not be fair. So even this name I took by mistake. I will message you in the group, and he is very good. I mean, whatever are his tracks which he is sending as a video song, you can sing along with it. So it's not a karaoke track, but it's a practice song, practice track, which I will share the name. I will surely share the name. Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Srinivasan. Yes, Madhura Nagarkar ji, welcome Madhura. How are you? She is one of my friends from season 1. Madhura ji, बोलिए. बोला तुम्ही काय सांगायचं तुम्हाला? You are muted. You are muted. You are muted. बोला बोला.
आता ऐकू येते?
हिंदी और इंग्लिश, या
थोड़ा मराठी. ओके. मैं ये पूछना चाहती थी कि वो परसेंट का जो आप बोल रहे हैं ना, तो मेरा बेटा मेरे को गिफ्ट करना चाहता है, तो मैं सोच रही थी कि तो मैं सोच रही थी कि उसको बोलूं कि परसेंट ही लेने के लिए, लेकिन वॉइस क्वालिटी कैसी है वे उसकी?
नहीं, अच्छा है. एंड ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम उन्होंने काफ़ी मॉडिफिकेशंस और इम्प्रूवमेंट्स किया है. बिकॉज सम ऑफ मी, आई डोंट माइंड टेकिंग द क्रेडिट फॉर दैट. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, मुझे मेडल तो नहीं मिलने वाला, लेकिन वी हैव ऑल गिवन फीडबैक कि ऐसा है, सम ट्रैक्स इट इज़ नॉट गुड, द ट्रैक्स आर गोइंग बिलो द, यानी समटाइम्स क्या होता है ना कि the BGM, the music will progress, but the screen will remain the same with the old lyrics. So then it can disturb the singer. तो हमने काफ़ी ऐसा feedback दिया है. They have improved everything. It has all become very good. In fact, some tracks are actually very good. I would still remember पुकारता चला हूँ मैं. I still remember और ज़िंदगी भर नहीं भूलेगी. I still remember those were very original tracks from them. And आजकल, you know, it is all available freely for them also. So they have done a very good job. As a starter kit, even for your children or other, relatives to practice, they may not be as bold as you. So they may like to say, "अरे मुझे इसमें तो practice करने दो," kind of thing. For that, it's a very good family entertainer. It is worth having. Bas, I am not going to get any fees for this for recommending, but it is worth having. It is really worth having. यानी it's a यानी आपको टाइम पास होना है, अभी बोर लग रहा है, तो इंस्टेड ऑफ पुटिंग ऑन ऑल दिस लैपटॉप बीपटॉप, टीवी में कनेक्ट करो, 2 गाना गाओ जी भर के बस.
so that way it's a simple use I wanted. तो मैंने उसको बोला, मैंने कहा देखती हूँ, मैंने फिर ये परसेंट का ही बोल देती हूँ उसको.
कभी कभी क्या है कि अमेज़न में आपको डिस्काउंट भी मिल जाता है.
सडनली दे विल से इंस्टेड ऑफ 6, वो ऑनलाइन ही लेने वाला है, लेकिन उसको इतना म्यूजिक में मतलब माइक के बारे में मालूम नहीं है, तो मैंने सोचा कि उसको यही बता दूं परसेंट के बारे में. बस वेरी नाइस. इट्स वेरी नाइस. इट्स अ गुड, इट्स अ वेरी गुड किट. या यस. और आप लोग बहुत लोग यूज कर रहे हैं, ऐसा मैंने अभी पढ़ा. हाँ जी, कुछ लोग यूज कर रहे हैं, कुछ लोग ये परसेंट यूज कर रहे हैं. अच्छा, चैट में डाल दिया है क्या? आई डिडंट रीड द चैट बिकॉज़ आई कांट रीड द चैट. ओके. It's too far away for me. Okay, no problem. Good. That is good. See, this is the spirit ना. अगर लोगों ने अगर चैट में भी डाला है कि परसांग ऐसा है या फिर इस कॉस्ट में मिल रहा है, यहाँ पे डिलीवरी हो रहा है, एटसेट्रा, वॉट एवर, शेयरिंग द नॉलेज, कितना इतना अच्छा लगता है ना कि आप लोग यू आर ऑल सो गुड. आई मीन सो ग्रेट पीपल. सच्ची मैं तो सोच रही हूँ कि सब लोग कब मिलेंगे मालूम नहीं. एटलीस्ट मिलना है. तो हाँ, तो मैंने क्या किया, सीजन 1 में मैंने एक ग्रुप जो बेंगलोर में थे, वो लोग काफ़ी लोग हैं एक्चुअली, 15 लोग
करीब आसपास हैं वो लोग बैंगलोर में, सीजन 1 में से. सो आई मेट देम फिजिकली. अरे इतना मज़ा आया, इतना मज़ा आया. दैट होटल पीपल वर लुकिंग एट अस, द होटल पीपल, क्योंकि हमने तो गाना शुरू कर दिया वहाँ पे, दो वी ऑर्डर्ड सम स्नैक्स. सो द होटल पीपल स्टार्टेड स्टैंडिंग अराउंड एंड अम्यूजिंग एंड दे वर लाफिंग एंड स्माइलिंग एंड मेनी ऑफ देम सेड, सर आप लोग इतना मज़ा कर रहे हैं, इतना स्पिरिटेड हो आप लोग, इतना दमदार है आप में, आप लोग में, एंड ऑल दैट. सो वी फेल, अरे वाह हम तो ऐसे ही हैं भाई, वी आर लाइक दिस ओनली, वी आर लाइक दैट ओनली, इजंट इट? तो ऐसा हो सकता है. अभी नाउ दैट थिंग्स हैव ओपनड अप, आई एम नाउ गोइंग टू गो टू बॉम्बे एंड ट्राई टू मीट सम ऑफ यू, एंड सुधा दवे जी कीप्स ऑन इनवाइटिंग मी टू अहमदाबाद. तो जा सकते हैं ना, मजा कर सकते हैं. अरे लेट अस ऑल ट्रैवल, जरूर करेंगे. सी दैट इज द फ्यूचर प्लान, दैट इज द फ्यूचर प्लान ऑफ A to Z. ओके, डोंट टेल एनीबॉडी. ओके
Sir, Bombay, if you come, please meet me.
अरे आपसे बिना मीट करे कैसे जा सकते हैं सर, आपका अड्डा है सर. तो जरूर कर सकते हैं. एनी अदर कमेंट्स, एनी अदर फीडबैक, एनी अदर ऑब्जर्वेशंस, एनी ऑफ यू? विनोद ठक्कर जी, विनोद ठक्कर, हाँ जी विनोद ठक्कर जी बोलिए सर. अनम्यूट करके बात करना, ठीक है ना? हाँ जी विनोद ठक्कर जी अनम्यूट करिएगा, अनम्यूट, अनम्यूट करना पड़ेगा आपको. हाँ जी हाँ हाँ जी बोलिए. नहीं सर, नहीं सुनाई दे रहा है आपको. हाउ डू आई आस्क टू अनम्यूट? ओके अनम्यूट. नहीं, आपको वो म्यूट बटन है ना आपके नेम के पास, आपके नाम के बगल में देर इज अ रेड कलर इंडिकेशन अबाउट द माइक.
लेफ्ट बॉटम लाइन,
लेफ्ट बॉटम में. नहीं, क्योंकि आप देखिए ना लाल में है अभी वो लाल में है ना, इट इज रेड. ओके, सो व्हेन यू क्लिक ऑन दैट. हाँ अब भी बोलिए सर. अरे नहीं सुनाई दे रहा है. नो सर, सॉरी, यू आर नॉट बीइंग हर्ड सर, सॉरी. आपका लैपटॉप में कोई हाँ, अगेन इट इज अनम्यूटेड, अगेन इट इज म्यूटेड, सॉरी, अगेन इट इज म्यूटेड. Anyway, you can send us a chat message or something. Unless you want to ask a question, we will keep it for the next session. Okay? Thank you, Vinod ji. Thank you. And anybody else? I thought I saw one raised hand here. No. Okay. Anybody else? Otherwise, we can call it a day. So thank you very much. I know that we did some useful things today. So take care. Be safe. All the best. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Bye. Let me see the chat. Acha. Whether karaoke tracks are preloaded in Persang? Yes, of course. Very good. Acha. Very good. Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. I'm just trying to take some time to read the chat messages. Thank you, Sharma ji. Many thanks for your expert advice. Okay, kindly excuse me, need to go. Lovely session. Okay, wonderful. Very useful, informative. I have been using Persang for the last 20 years and it is one of the best devices for karaoke. Kailash Balani. Wow, wow. My son is gifting Madhura Nagarkar. Thank you. Good evening. Hi all, etc. Okay. Very good. Kindly excuse me. Thanks GD Sharma ji for a very interesting talk and information. Many thanks for expert advice. Okay. Very useful session. Thanks a lot. I have a guest. Thank you, sir. Tell us about software download karaoke with lyrics. Okay. Good. तो विनोद बात कर सकते हैं आप अभी? नहीं, आपका आप अगर आप लैपटॉप में हो तो उसमें वो वॉल्यूम देखना पड़ेगा.
Increase the volume.
No, not increase the volume. Sometimes it may go by default that it is not selecting the laptop mic. You may have to go and select it. तो ऐसा भी कभी हो सकता है सर. Okay.
Correct.
तो बात करते हैं सर. No problem. We'll talk. Or you have my number on WhatsApp, so please call me if you have a serious. No, it is not. So you can call me on WhatsApp also. Leave a message, I'll call you back. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you.